Hey guys, welcome back to the channel again. This time round I'm going to be unboxing these rather large boxes behind me, and to be honest with you, it's not either of the planes that I've ordered. So those of you that are regular here would know that I'm waiting on Extreme Flight Extra NG 91 inch and of course my Krill Ultimate, which I feel like I've been talking about for absolutely forever. But I've got something different. So let's roll the credits and let me explain exactly what I've gone and done. Okay, so I guess long story short, I often look at forums, look at classified listings, see what's going around for sale. BFA Classified here in the UK is pretty good for that. And I came across this, pretty much an untouched kit, which is actually the same as a model I've already got in the fleet. But then I thought I could do something different with it. So let me just unbox it quickly and I'll explain to you the method to my madness, or my man thinking, or my man maths, or whatever you want to call it. I've bought it now, but let me just unbox it real quick. You get to see it during the unboxing, and then I'll explain to you what I'm going to do different. Okay, so this is probably the best camera angle I'm going to get at the moment in my tiny workshop, or should I say my workshop that is full up with planes. If you want to skip this section, feel free to use one of the jump points below in the description. I'll put those in there for you. So you just jump over this and get straight into what the model actually is. But I'm just going to take my time now, unbox this. I'll talk about each part as I bring it out and see if you can work out what the plane is. I've already given you one clue earlier on. So, box of bits. Rather nice carbon fibre undercarriage. Pretty wide, don't need that right now. I just thought I'd show you. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, you would have seen these posted yesterday. So date today is 16th January. You'll probably be watching this in about a week's time. See, all pretty new. Some rather nice wheel pants or spats, depending on whereabouts you are, what you call these. Blue, red and white. Great quality as well, just bring those a little bit closer. Already got the nuts inside. Put those away. Let's skip the rest. We'll skip this box for a minute, box of bits. SFGs for the wingtips. Now in fairness, you might be able to guess what the model is already by what you've seen so far, or at least the size of the model. I don't use those on my other one. I probably won't be using them on this one. But they look good. Now here's the difference. This is a few little dents in there, but I'm sure that'll be okay. If I put it at that angle, you probably work out it was. Pilot system there, part of the cockpit makeup. And this is the difference between this model and the one that I currently already have. Another clue for you, that's because this one is, the new one is a version 2, the one I already have is a version 1. If Got it yet? Worked out what it is? Let's go up a size. Now this is going to give it away. You've probably seen it now. Cowling. Same blue on top. Well, my other model is not blue. My other model is red. Red, white and black. That's quite a size. Here's another clue. I'll explain all in a bit. Trust me, I will. It won't be having that inside it. My other model's got DA120. We're not putting a DA120 or a DLE in this one. Let's move that over here. Running out of space. Right, so big box. No, let's see if I can get in here without everything falling out. Can't see this at the moment, it's on the floor. But here's the wing tube. That is quite a size. I say it's quite heavy, but it's big. I think it's carbon. Yeah, it is carbon. Big wing tube. Let's put this down here. Let's get out of the wing panel, and you're definitely going to guess it by now if you haven't already. Oh, here we are. Check that out. Like I say, it's pretty much an untouched kit. Just had a little bit of work done to it. I think the tailplane, which you've not seen yet, has been hinged, and some of the servos start to be fitted out, but you see the wing panel has just not been touched in the slightest. Absolutely lovely scheme. You guessed it yet? Do you know that wing shape? Probably have. Let's get the fuselage out and give it away. Put these back in for a minute. Right, so tight. Let's get a trusty stand out. Should be about right. Try and get this out without it falling out. Righto, definitely recognise that shape. Let's put it on the side. Running out of space. Let's get some of these planes out of here. So there we go. If you haven't guessed it already, you've definitely guessed it now. Trap myself. Let's move it forward. Let's get the tailplane out. Let me explain. Yes, so there she is. I think you can just about see. This is an Extreme Flight 104-inch Extra, and this is the version 2. So those of you that follow me know that I already have a version 1 Extra. Matter of fact, it's just in shot at the bottom there, underneath the Piranha. You can just see it with the red, white and black. Absolutely love that model. It's running a 3-bladed prop with a DA120 in it. And then I come across this gem on the classified. Really nice Jess, not too far away from me, is giving up flying this type of aircraft. And I was talking to him about his model, and he just said if it was version 3, I would have snapped it up and maybe swapped over the gear. Wasn't quite so interested in version 2. And in the end, we just came to a deal on it. And I thought initially I'll probably keep it as a spare fuselage. So if I really start pushing my version 1, my red one, if it goes wrong, I've got another one. But then as I was driving back from picking this up, I just thought it's just a complete waste to do that. It's too good. I mean, look at it. It's just too nice, too good. It's all brand spanking new. So at the same time, a good buddy of mine, Manuel. Do you remember Manuel from the Piranha video? If not, make sure you check that one up. Link above and below. But Manuel was saying to me, or telling me about this guy in America who's now producing these Stinger motors. So the idea of a Stinger motor is, I'll flash it up on the screen for you, is really like a gearbox attached to the motor, so like a belt drive gear system. I've not seen one in the flesh just yet, but people are using those in the States and starting to use them in Europe to basically electrify bigger models, so power these by batteries rather than by gas. So that's what we're going to do. That's the method to my madness. We're going blue, we're going a full electric setup on this. We're not going to put DA in it or any other engine whatsoever. We're going to see whether we can get the Stinger motor with the Eco Drive motor with a Stinger system on it and 12S power, maybe 8,000 12S packs, to see if we can get the same type of performance or better out of a full electric setup than out of the gas setup. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a project kind of on the back burner. So it's not going to be my main project. I'm just about to order the motor, the ESC, the Stinger unit. That's coming directly from Jim, and I'll make sure his details are linked below if you want to go and read about these. He's the guy that created the Stinger. Just about to order that. I'm going to order the same graphics package as my other one. I've not got the servos yet. I've not got the receivers yet. I've not got any of the flight gear whatsoever, but I'll get that on order. If my other two models turn up in the meantime, I'm going to proceed with those builds and I'll share those with you. But we will be doing this as a slower build series. So if you're interested to find out whether we can get the same type of power out of the Stinger unit as we can out of the DA in the other model, follow this build series, like and subscribe please. Put any comments below on this thread if you want to find out more about it, ask any more questions. Yeah, follow the journey. I think it's going to be a really interesting project for the summer. I can't wait. I kind of think I now prefer the blue scheme to the red scheme. It might be I'm not seeing my red one together for about 3 or 4 months, but I think it's looking really good. Let me know what you think. I'll do some other close-ups on it and put them on my other social channels. So follow me on Facebook, Matt Attacker RC. Follow me on Instagram, Matt Attacker RC. Both those links will be in the description of this video for you. I'm posting more frequent posts on those, and I'm trying to do a video every week at the moment. So there'll be 3 builds. This build, which we're going to call Project Blue. Why not? Electricity's blue. We're going to be running on a full electric setup. The model's blue. So Project Blue is now going to be this X300. We're going to be building the Krill Ultimate once it finally turns up from Krill, which should be, in fairness, February. It's January right now. It should be February. And I'm expecting my 91-inch extra NG model from Bert at Aerobertics this month, literally any week now. So that'll probably take the main priority and get done first, which I'll film for you guys. But this, I think, is just going to be an interesting side project. I don't know where I'm going to put it, don't know where I'm going to store it, but I can't wait already to get this thing flying. So please, follow the journey. See you next time round.